Okay, it's 7 o'clock. If everybody could rise for the invocation and pledge allegiance.
Dear Heavenly Father, we come to you during this time of year and just give you thanks for the season. Thank you for bringing everyone here safely this evening. Watch over us as we discuss the county's business, and just thank you so much for what later in this month brings in the memory of you coming to earth and dying for our sins. In your name we pray. Amen.
Pledge allegiance.
To the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Were there any comments, Jill? No? Okay. If no signups, then move on to item 2, approval of council minutes for November.
Make a motion to approve, John.
John,
Second.
Keith, second by Keith. Any other discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? All right, so next item is board appointments. I see for ABC, I see Doyle Craig is here. Is Donald Swank here? Okay. Doyle, I didn't know if you wanted to address council. You can address us from there if it's easier, or you okay walking up here?
This year has been about the same board of appointments. There's not quite as much movement or new employees. I mean, new people buying somebody else out. That's shame difference in that. We did have one person bite out the Junkyard Dog restaurant and opened up, and he's now not selling any alcohol, but he's just having straight a breakfast only, and he did renew his permit, so he can open up and sell alcohol, but that's, as is right now, he's not going to do it. So, but other than that, I'd like to be reappointed to the board. I enjoy working with people, and it's an interesting time. And we have a very good excise officer that comes every meeting, and I do admit that I did miss one meeting. I did have a good excuse for it, because I fell and broke my foot and my leg the same day that we had the meetings when I had got operated on my foot. So I only missed one meeting on that. So if there's any questions anybody has,
I have one.
you must ask it.
How long you been on that, Doyle?
It's been 5 to 6 years I've been on it.
Remind me, how many people are on that board in total?
3.
Okay. Who's the leader of that?
Oh, what?
Who's the leader?
I am.
You're leading the
Yeah.
the group,
Yes.
the committee.
Yeah, I've been president of it for about 4 years now. So.
For about 4 years, you've been the leader?
Yeah, yes, I have.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. One last call. Is Donald Swank here? Okay, I guess he's not here. You guys can see his application in front of you. No other questions, I'll entertain a motion for an appointment.
I would make the motion to keep Doyle in his place where he's been doing a great job for many years.
Second.
Motion by Shane, second by Terry for Doyle. Any other discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed?
Aye.
Okay. 6-1. Okay, the next one is for the Property Tax Assessment Board of Appeals, one-year term. We have Patty Kindler who's requesting reappointment. I don't believe she was going to make it. Jill did email me and said that she had a prior commitment before the meeting, but Jill did send her email saying that she has come to all the Peterborough meetings. And I know
That
Hank
was
Miller.
Jill Zorger.
Jill Zorger,
Yes.
yeah, Jill Zorger had let me know that. Hank, if you would like to address the board?
Good evening, Council. Obviously, I've been here quite a bit. Hank Miller, 5570 North 300 West. I appreciate the opportunity to be considered for the Peterborough appointment. I'm seeking this role for a simple reason. Taxpayers deserve a fair, transparent, and consistent assessment review process, and I believe my background puts me in a strong position to help deliver that. My qualifications. Professionally, I work in a field that requires precision, documentation, and a clear decision-making. Every day, I deal with data, verification, compliance, and systems that depend on accuracy. That mindset is essential for the Peterborough, where the responsibility is to elevate assessments based on facts, not assumptions or personal bias. Beyond my personal, professional experience, I spent years attending public meetings, studying local budgets, reviewing financial decisions across the city, county, and school government. I'm familiar with state guidance and the expectations taxpayers have when they file an appeal. My approach, if appointed, I'm an independent. I don't work for any county office. I don't approach this role with preconceived outcomes. Objectivity. My decisions would be grounded solely in evidence, assessment standards, and state law. Respect for taxpayers. Many residents feel the system is confusing or imbalance. The Peterborough exists to restore confidence, not diminish it. Respect to staff. I understand the assessor's office has a difficult job, and I believe the Peterborough should function as a fair, professional check and balance, not an advisory body. Why am I to serve? I'm not here for political reasons. I'm not seeking a spotlight. I'm here because assessments touch every homeowner, renter, business owner, and farm in this county. A correct decision can give a taxpayer relief. A careless one can harm them. I take that seriously. In closing, if chosen, I will serve with integrity and neutrality and with a commitment to making sure the Peterborough process remains fair, consistent, and transparent. Thank you for your consideration.
Do you have any questions? Like I said, Jill Zorger did ask that we reappoint Patty Kindler. That was her request of me. Thank you, Mr. Miller, for speaking. With that being said, I'll entertain a motion for our appointment.
I make a motion for Mr. Miller. Nothing against Patty Kindler because I don't really know her. But I think he has a lot of really good things to bring to it from his work experience and stuff. And sometimes it's good to have a new person be involved. And again, nothing, I don't even know Patty Kindler, but I know she's been on the board, a nice lady. But I like seeing new folks who want to do something good for our government.
We have a motion. Do we have a second?
I'll second it.
Okay, we have a motion and a second. Any discussion?
It's good that we have two candidates that we can choose from. It's always good to have a choice. Qualifications and credentials, I think, all weigh out on this for me, so that's probably how I'll vote accordingly.
Okay, all those in favor of Hank Miller, signify by aye.
Aye.
How many was that?
Can we have a raise of hands or
Raise a
something?
hand, sorry, I can't hear it. 1,
Aye, hands up.
2. John? Were you and I?
Yeah.
Brian, were you and I?
No.
Okay. So, those in nay? Raise your hand. Okay. I'll entertain motion then for Patty Kindler.
Make a motion to appoint Patty Kindler.
Okay, motion by Brian. Do I have a second?
Second.
Second by Jamie. All those in favor by aye, raise your hand. Opposed? 5-2. Okay,
42?
5-2.
5 to 2.
5-2. Okay. Thank you, everybody. All right, the library board, I believe Dawn is here. If you'd like to come up and speak.
Good evening. My name is Dawn Harvey. Hello. I'm a local mental health therapist. My husband and I have businesses in the county. We live in the township, and I guess I utilize the library a lot. I like a lot of the things that have happened over the last few years, making it more community-oriented, but I still feel like sometimes I would just like to help make sure that interests of all people who utilize the library are met. And so that's why I decided to apply for the board. I'm a service-minded individual, starting from the military at 17 and on through the various boards I've been on in the county.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear what you said you did for a living.
I'm a mental health therapist.
Okay, thank you. I heard part of it, but I just heard therapist.
That's okay.
Thanks.
Any other questions?
So I always ask the question for library board appointments. Obviously, their tax rate is one of the highest in the state. Obviously, we appoint people on the board. What would be your role in helping them understand the fiscal responsibility associated with the board? I always love the passion of library board members, but sometimes the fiscal, which is why I always like to ask our appointees.
Well, I think it's appropriate for me to clarify up front that I am an independent, but I consider myself extremely fiscally responsible. I feel like our library is already amply sized for the size of our community. I could not comprehend why we would need to expand or further do that. If I was going to expand, I'd look for cost-saving measures, like maybe pairing with the school district, and that way consolidating instead of them spending separately. If they combined, then we could get a larger digital access for both the students as well as the community members. So that's more where I would lean fiscally, but obviously I would be just one person, but that would be my advisory position.
Anybody have any other questions? Okay, thanks, Don.
Thanks.
Did I see Orion's here?
Good evening, council members. My name is Orion McCormick, and I'm here tonight seeking appointment to the library board. I truly believe that the library is a unique resource for any county, especially Huntington County, offering barrier-free access to their resources. For this position, it is a one-year term, but I would bring immediate nonprofit board governance and operational experience. I've served on the Huntington Theater Guild Board, and at my time at Pathfinder and United Way of Huntington County, I've worked closely with the board, both on governance issues, fiscal responsibility issues, and most importantly, fundraising, as that was my primary role. I believe that I would bring a very vast professional skill set and a lot of community connections to this role, and I thank you guys for your consideration.
Well, I'll ask my same question
Yes.
of you. If appointed, how would you handle the fiscal portion of the board member? As obviously, we're the fiscal body.
Yes. I am very fiscally conservative in the sense of I understand that at the end of the day, it's going to cost money. Having worked in my time at fundraising, there's been many times where departments have wanted to do programs that were not going to be fiscally responsible or even possible, and I was always very adamant in speaking up and being the quote-unquote joy killer in the room because I know what is possible with our current budgets in my role and what I can get through community connections and community members based on experiences. Thank you.
Great, thank you. Anybody else have any questions? Okay,
Thank you.
Thank you, Ryan. Okay. Two really good candidates there.
Yeah, very good,
So,
very good candidates.
I would entertain a motion for
I'd make a motion for Dawn Harvey.
second. John, second by Keith. Any other discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Is that everybody? Okay, great. Congrats, Don. Thank you, Orion. Okay, we're next, Michelle.
You just need to find your name and sign that.
Hi, how are you?
Okay, so good evening. My name's Michelle Crone, and I'm the Executive Director of the Youth Services Bureau. However, tonight I'm here representing LACE, which is the local anti-drug coalition efforts here in Huntington County. Each year, members of the LACE committee have the opportunity to apply for grant funding through LACE, and the applications are judged by members of LACE who actually live in Huntington County as well as work in Huntington County. This year's judges were Jamie Fox with the Huntington County Sheriff's Department, Dr. Pfleger, who is our county health officer, Sarah Kemp with United Way of Huntington County, and Katie Shomo with Bowen Health. The applicants have the opportunity to apply for funding through categories that best describe their mission and their programs. Those are prevention, law enforcement, and treatment. This year's awardees, under prevention, the Youth Services Bureau, for our Students Out of School program as well as teen court. The Students Out of School program received $6,732.66, while teen court received $5,000, totaling $11,732.66. The law enforcement category, Huntington County Sheriff's Department received $6,000 for equipment to assist with drug investigations. The Huntington City Police Department received $3,000 to assist with equipment to assist on drug investigations. And then the third one was to Huntington County Probation for drug testing, and that was for $2,732.66. That again totals $11,732.66. The category of treatment, Huntington County Drug Court received $4,000 for program incentives. Place of Grace received $5,000 for peer support and programming, and Remnant Ministries received $2,732.66 for intervention treatment for women. That category also totals $11,732.66.
So you had about 35,000 to allocate this year?
There's 4 categories. The fourth one, which is the same amount, is kept for our administrative costs to
Oh,
help
that's
with
right.
Red Ribbon Week and those type things.
Okay. Is that about what you had last year? I can't remember. Pretty
Yes,
close.
it's right around that dollar amount.
Okay,
I think it was within 1,000.
okay. I
Pretty
thought
close,
that's
wasn't
well.
it?
It
Yeah.
was.
Do you always divide it up equally, or is it?
Yes, it's always equal.
Well, the categories have to be.
Yep, and we vote on this January, right? We appropriate
Well,
this?
the awardees will come to council for an
The appropriations.
appropriation of their
Appropriate
funds.
that money, yeah.
Yes.
Okay, great.
We'll be
Anybody else?
disseminating all of the money this next week, and
Then
then
they
they'll
come and appropriate.
receipt it in +26.
Okay.
Motion to
Well, we don't approve it. That's why I was asking.
Thanks, Michelle.
This gives us a heads up, so when they come to approve it, or to
That's what I
appropriate
asked
it.
for.
Yep.
Have a
Very
good
good.
evening.
Thank you very much.
Thanks.
And if nobody served on that committee, it is really a good committee to serve on. I know Lace, you've been on the Lace board, but that committee is an interesting committee to serve on if you ever get an opportunity.
Yeah,
Okay.
pretty interesting. everybody would be surprised just how many different things in this community are out there helping people with drug problems, alcohol problems with education. Just for a community this size, it's overwhelming.
Well said.
And I'm pretty proud of this community.
Very well said.
Okay, Rob's up. You don't look like Rob, though.
You do not look like Rob.
I think that's probably best.
Very well said.
So I'm here for the commissioners, item number 5, to transfer $5,000 from Project 6 to Project 1 for HQA.
Oh, just to pay the last service invoice?
Yeah,
Okay.
the cost increased.
Okay.
Motion to approve.
Brian? Who seconded, John?
Keith.
Keith? Okay. Any other discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Okay.
And then I've got number 6 as well.
Out of one Benny to another Benny?
Yep, transfer from group insurance to PERF. The PERF's been running short all year, so that should get us through.
And we're good for next year, right?
We will take a look at it again.
Motion.
approved.
Second. One or the other.
Keith and Shane, one way or the
Keith, I'll give it to Keith. I'll give Shane the second. Okay. Any other discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed?
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Thanks.
Jerry?
Jerry.
Good evening.
Hey, Gary.
This is a continuation of what I talked to you guys last meeting about as far as transferring. I wasn't exactly sure on the legal services. We ended up transferring quite a bit more than what we're hopefully going to need. It ended up, we transferred 4,110, but out of that, we're only going to be using $1,529. So there'll still be a surplus of $2,581 there if you approve the transfer for Drainage Board.
So you've got, are these out of two different?
Yeah,
funds?
well, we kind of read the directions wrong on, we could have put these all
You
on
could have
one
put them all on
transfer.
one.
Yes,
Okay.
correct. We just split them up.
So we have two
Because of the
transfers,
Yeah.
2885 and 1225, but they're basically
It's-
all the
Yes.
same.
Yes, it's all out of Drainage Board.
It's to get your legal services
Legal
covered.
services,
And
correct.
and you're okay in those funds?
Yes,
Okay.
yep.
Motion.
Second.
John, Terry, any other discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed?
Thanks, Jerry.
Thank you, gentlemen.
Thank you. Brian?
Good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
We just need to do a little bit of cleaning up so that we're all situated with our lines here for the end of the year. In our 1159 General Health Fund, we need to take in the 22100, which is our fuel line, $500 from that. And then in the 1159 12000, 250 for a total of 750 to go into the 31100 contract professionals.
So, legal expenses again?
It is. We actually, in the 1159, we actually went in the red, so we're 744, I think it is in the red. So this,
then. You'll have a surplus then.
$6, but I'd rather go ahead and make it that way, and so, but yes, that's what happened. That one went into the red, so.
And just to clarify, by red, we mean out of the budget line, not out of the fund.
Yeah.
There is plenty of money in the fund, so,
We have plenty of money there, we just don't have it in the correct line.
right.
I'll make a motion.
Jamie?
Second, Brian.
Second by Brian. All in favor? Aye. Opposed? Okay.
And then the next one is, we received an invoice later for the last part of our advertising. So in the 1161, our Health First Indiana, the HFI fund, the 1161 36200, out of service contracts of $800. And then that going into our 1161 32000, which is our advertising fund, and that'll pay that off for the year.
Motion.
Jamie, second by Terry. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed?
Thank you, gentlemen.
Thank you.
Okay, this was some housekeeping, right? Jill, 24 cents. You didn't make the sheriff come in.
Yes, so basically, these LACE funds are awarded every year, just as Michelle explained. Sometimes they don't deplete the fund, and these are just small amounts left, and we'd like to get an appropriation to spend the remainder so we can get them off the books.
Kind of clean the books up, huh?
Yes, sir.
I'll make a motion.
Second.
Did you second, Shane?
Yeah.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? All right, so 24 cents taken care of. We need another one.
3114.
I wanted to get in on the big
We could be,
money.
oh, Jamie beat you on the big one.
Second.
Second by Terry, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? All right. Boy, I tell you.
Bridget.
Bridget, come on up.
By the way, your crews did a nice job in this last mess.
We should.
I had to go over in Wabash County for something, and boy, if I didn't get back here. Looking good here, though, did nice.
I will
With a
pass
big
that
mess,
along.
with a
Thank you.
big mess, too. That was
It
a mess.
was pretty messy.
Didn't expect it to.
What's that?
How you doing?
I'm doing well, thank you.
Good.
I would like to transfer some money in our local road and street fund from materials to service contracts, and that is to pay for an invoice to Accurate Striping for the road striping that we did.
First or the second time?
Yes?
Sorry. I couldn't help
That
it.
was not very nice, Jamie.
I couldn't help it. I live on that road. I saw it.
Yeah, it was,
They did redo it, though? That's good.
Yeah.
And what was the name of the company?
Accurate Striping.
Did you hear that?
Yeah. Be stripes in my driveway now.
Are you going to make the motion?
I'll make a motion.
I think this was a topic in the commissioners' meeting.
It was, yeah.
Second.
Second by
They
Terry.
came back and they're gonna make it right, so.
Okay.
Good deal. Good job.
Okay, we got a motion and a second. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? All right.
Thank you.
Thanks,
Thanks.
Bridget.
That wasn't a slam on you, Bridget.
Sounded like it.
All right, so Judge Davin had emailed,
why you're hiring drunk patrons.
Judge Davin, basically housekeeping, cleaning his up as well, getting them out of the red. He's good in those accounts that he's transferring out of. Jill's giving me a nod, so.
Yes, sir.
We're good there.
Yeah,
Shane?
He emailed us and,
Yep.
Yep.
yeah.
Got a motion by Shane,
Second, Brian.
second by Brian. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed?
Mr. President.
Gentlemen, how you doing tonight? It's been a while since I've been in front of the board, because I haven't been president for a while, but I just recently reappointed as president. Leslie couldn't make it tonight, so you get me, sorry, third straw. But basically, similar thing that you've been doing the other night is just basically cleaning up some stuff. What makes ours is a little bit unique is that we get our grant funding based on the state funding, which is July to June, but because you guys are January to December, sometimes it messes it up just a little bit, so this is something with a cleanup to just to make that all work and make everything all pretty, so we don't have any red line items. So it's all good. Any questions?
So this is out of one
This is
of
out
the
grant
grants.
funds, yeah.
Does this one
I-
end?
I've worked
This
with
one
them
doesn't
on
end
it,
though,
so.
right?
This will carry over until next year.
This will carry over?
Yeah, so this
Okay.
carries over until June, again, carries over until June of next year, but we just gotta keep everything cleaned up through that.
As
So
we go.
We're just cleaning up stuff to make it work and then go from there.
Okay.
Sidebar question, have we gotten any new clients, if you will, from Wells or?
As a matter of fact, I was gonna mention that here towards the end, but yes, we are up to, I believe, 3 is what I talked to Seth this morning, and we have
Cool.
several more in the pipeline.
Yes.
And then just to keep everyone on the loop of what Terry and I were talking about, when we came to you guys at budget time to have a conversation about getting some funds, we had then started looking around and seeing other ways to generate some more funds for specifically the work release program. In that conversation, Judge Newton had started having conversations with surrounding counties, because some of the surrounding counties are no longer doing work release because of some other funding issues. With that conversations that Jenny has had, she's been able to get some MOUs in place to be able to make that work out, and we now have at least 3 in the process and more coming down the pipeline. So it is starting to work out.
it's, as we will always talk about, sometimes it's a slow process, but we are doing that. On top of that, to help facilitate some of that as well, we've increased some of our fees than that, and we have started to notice, even so far this year, an increase in those fees to help support the project income funds to help offset that and hopefully make it a little bit more sustainable going forward. But we are constantly looking at that. I know as my taking over this term as president, Leslie and I will be having conversations about that, and we will be bringing it to the board to have continued conversations to make sure that we have a glide path there that can continue to be feasible for everyone.
That's a good deal. That's one of those programs you were mentioning, Shane, that's changing lives, and now we're helping to change some lives in some other counties.
Sure does.
And helping us out with the
We've made a significant investment in that building. We should.
And what I like this fact is that we have now counties working with counties to be able to make it happen, because allowing the other counties to be able to support us and help us out, and we're giving them a service to help, again, facilitate the rehabilitation of individuals.
motion approved.
Second.
Motion by Terry, second by Brian. Any other discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed?
Always a pleasure, gentlemen.
Thank
Thanks.
you.
Thanks, Ryan.
Hey, Leslie.
Vicki, come on up. Oh, I guess I did see that. These are the encumbrances. Yours is the big one, though.
Yeah, mine's the big one. I'm in the process of restoring some of my deed index books, and there are 43 of them. And on Wednesday, they're gonna pick up books 1 through 21, and that total bill is $50,820. And I paid half up front. They wanted it all, and I said, that's not good business. You pay half up front and you pay half when it's done.
Yeah.
So that's why I need to encumber the $25,410.
Okay.
This is a good deal.
Good call.
And
Good call.
I would like to invite you guys to come to my office and see how they restored the books.
Okay.
Happy with
I'll be by.
Good or bad?
Very happy,
Okay.
very happy.
I'll be
Great.
by.
That's awesome. Okay, thank you.
Good business sense
We
there,
have,
young lady.
we have other
We do these
encumbrances.
together, I guess.
Yeah, we do them all together. We've got other encumbrances here.
As far as the JDAI one, just before Ryan starts, you're fine to stay up there. Just, it's a basic situation where this is a fiscal year grant, money spent after the grant cycle ends, but we need the appropriation to carry forward to keep it out of the red.
Yeah, okay. And then we got the community correction.
Community corrections is the same sort of thing, fiscal year grants. Seth did want to apologize on the one for the 2024 grant. That was supposed to happen in January. He missed it, but as we were cleaning up books and everything, he figured that was a mistake, so he did want to apologize on that one. But the 2025 SIM grant is the same sort of thing, carrying over the appropriation to be able to take care of that. And then again, the IDOC grant funding is stuff that is related to just the normal stuff that we do. So.
Okay. So I entertain a motion to approve those encumbrances.
So moved, Brian.
Brian?
Second.
Second by Terry. Any other discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? All right. That takes us to,
So I am next on the agenda, and basically, we have 3 offices that share a postage meter, and we budget to share that cost. However, the treasurer's office was going to be short on sharing it, since they're a county general fund, and so am I. I had some money left in my budget, so I was willing to go ahead and make that payment on their behalf.
Okay.
But I just need to transfer it out of my postage line into the postage meter line.
okay. Motion by Jamie. Do I have a second?
I do. Departments working together. I like it.
Terry? All right, motion and a second. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Okay, then the last one is motion to allow the auditor's office to do blanket transfers in the condition. Are they getting better at that, though, that you don't have to do as many?
They are. I try to be proactive before we get to this meeting, but unfortunately, there's just always going to be the possibility of
twosies.
something that needs to get taken care of, and so it seems like they're better than they were when I first came. So.
As I'll say, you used to call me a lot
Yeah.
early.
Yeah.
Anymore, I don't get very many calls. That's why I figured they were doing a lot better, so.
I'll make the motion.
Okay, Shane. Second by Jamie. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? All right. All right, we need a motion to open the salary ordinance.
I'll make that motion.
Jamie,
Needed one.
need a second to open?
Second.
Second by Brian. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? All right, salary ordinance is open. So go ahead and go through this, Brian.
This one I wasn't as prepped for, but basically, because of all the grant funding that we have to do that, that's why there's stuff getting paid everywhere. Probably should have been done at budget time, but I think it just missed. So we just want to make sure, and/or some of that budgeting, or some of those line items were adjusted. So this is basically just making sure that we're all taken care of to get everything paid for and correct in Jill's office. So I know Seth has fun trying to track it. I know you guys have a hard time trying to track that as well. But hopefully this makes sure everything is clear and we can do that. But again, trying to make sure that all of the individual budgets are there and taken care of, and everyone that's getting paid is getting taken care of.
So how does, in the payroll, when she makes the switch, she,
So what happens, we're trying to get to be proactive so that we're not having to come back every month and make adjustments to the wage and salary ordinance. Because Community Corrections works off of grants, sometimes they don't know what exactly their funding's going to be until the last minute. So they have mapped out a plan and a backup plan. So instead of coming back saying we need to change something, we know what the backup plan is, so we're trying to create the wording to follow accordingly. So what happens is we start with the initial funding, have that set up in the payroll, and then at the point in which they're going to run low on funds and need to switch to the backup plan, they give a change of status form to my office to indicate, hey, our funds are being depleted, we need to change how this person's paid to the new funding. So they are very good about communicating. We work really well together, and yeah.
In the grand scheme of funding thing, the funding's all there, but we want to just make it easier on Jill so you guys don't have to keep seeing us all the time. Not that I don't mind coming to see you guys, but just trying to clean it up and make it a little bit smoother in her office so we don't miss something and then she gets hit in an audit or something along those lines.
motion to approve.
Second.
Motion by Keith, second by Terry. Any other discussion? All those in favor?
Motion closed.
Motion to close by Jamie,
Second.
second by Brian. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? All right. All right, is there anything else under new and old business? If not, we'll move to committee reports, community corrections, anything else, Terry and Brian? How many do we have in there right now with work release? I know you got the 3 from out of town.
I know we have,
We were around 10, right?
well, I know we had 3, but you know what, that's the one question I forgot to ask. I believe at the last board meeting that was a couple of, almost a month ago now, I thought we were at 12 or 14, but I could be off on that. I don't have that in my notes.
And what's the capacity, 40?
Capacity is, I thought 25 if we don't, until we start double bunking, and then it can go up, but I thought 25 was.
25 was a single,
Yeah.
okay.
And I,
There's room for a little bit more, if I'm not mistaken, if we
do double
like you
bunking,
said,
so,
whatever.
yeah.
Yeah, we didn't really have a meeting between this one and the last council meeting we had, so
Okay.
that's why I asked about, you know.
No, and that's good, and we'll continue to do that, and every time I think someone comes from here, we'll try to keep you updated on that as well, because it's something that's top of mind, so we want to keep it as
So
well
it's
for you
great,
guys.
you guys are being inventive
Yeah,
and.
it's great,
So-
proactive.
Thanks, guys.
Appreciate it. All right.
You're on.
Solid waste, Brian?
Okay, Facebook page now, it's still very, very consistent. I mean, traffic is, there's just no rhyme or reason. It is just nice and consistent, which again, everything's working like it's supposed to right now, so.
Did they backfill the one position?
Not yet. What, part-time?
Yeah.
Part-time's filled. There's an opening for full-time.
Oh, there is, okay.
Currently, I am assuming. They haven't
That's the last I heard.
filled that, okay, yeah. There's a position open out there.
Anything on 3A, John?
No, sir.
Anything on job class?
No.
Okay. Lace, anything additional, Shane?
She gave you the whole works right
All
there. I
right.
would've gave you.
Okay.
Michelle?
Terry, Lime City?
Yeah, we had a meeting at Bippa State Bank, actually, the organization, or
Out center.
Yeah, the out center, and,
It's a nice
you know,
building.
end of the year kind of thing, and, you know, as you're well aware, Kendall, they're still working with one of the applicants and trying to see if we have a director for,
Yep.
Huntington County Economic Development, but, that's about it.
Emergency management? Keith, anything?
Nothing.
Okay. Plan commission?
No new meeting.
Okay. City advisory? No calls all year, huh? Nobody wanted
It's
any
just my
money.
initial call with Mark. and
Nobody,
I wouldn't really call.
nobody wanted any money, so. HQ, again, as Terry mentioned, still working on the director. We do have a meeting tomorrow, so I'll probably get an update at that. ABCD, Keith, you got somebody picked out?
Yes, we've got
Ready
somebody
to go?
picked out.
And when's the dinner Thursday?
The plaque is being engraved at this time.
Oh, so
and
you
then-
and one other person knows?
Huh?
So you and one other person knows?
Well, yeah, right now.
When is the dinner?
And I guess the dinner, I said last month the 20th, it's the 18th.
Thursday, the 18th.
The 18th at noon?
Yep,
At noon.
Okay.
yep.
All right, I'll try to get that on my calendar. Anything for tax abatement review, John?
Nothing.
Okay. Anything on warm,
Meeting Wednesday.
Wednesday? Okay. Anything on the health insurance, Keith?
Yes. We had a meeting last month, and through October, we're running about 91%, but the expected is running 114%. And we're looking, really, they just kind of estimated it'd be 10 to 12% increase for next year, because December and January is the big months.
Oh, yeah, because
close.
it starts in February.
Year ending,
Yeah. Well, we'd had a couple pretty good years, so.
yes.
So,
Law averages says we're due.
every 4, that's what I was told, every 4 you're gonna get
You know what
hammered.
it is? About every
Yep,
4
every-
cycles bad.
Every 4 they'll hammer you. So, anything on EMS, Jamie?
Not since last month. I had a meeting last month.
Combined dispatch, we did meet last month. Tim had turned in his resignation, and the announcement came out. Wish him well. It's a great opportunity to do Allen County. I mean, the pay, benefits, it was tough for him to turn that down. And kudos to us, we developed a pretty good dispatch director. He was so good that Allen County stole him, so. But he did a great.
Tough deal, though.
He did a great job for us, and, you know, he's got us set up well, though. We'll be okay. So, internal controls, anything, Jill?
Nothing new?
Okay. Redevelopment?
No new meeting.
Okay. Anything in Markle?
All quiet.
Okay. I'll entertain a motion to adjourn.
So be.
Jamie, and second by Keith. All in
Who
favor?
motion?
Jamie and Keith, all in favor?